takes us to help us really integrate our what we're learning this weekend. Okay, Yamuna Jivan Prabhu, over to yourself. Yes, we can. It's perfect. About similar, 6, 7 of us are here. Vaishnavebhyo namo namah. We can see it.
Now you can see it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, yeah. you'll have all of these questions available to you. And every so often, I will send a message, a broadcast message to the breakout groups, letting you know that, how much time you have and so forth. Okay, with that, I wanted to open up and see if there are any questions before we get started here. Uma, any questions in the in-person group?
Somebody is asking if you're going to tell us when to switch questions, or do we just go with our own time?
You go in your own time. You kind of flow with the mood of the group. And once again, you don't have to complete all of the questions. Ideally, you do, but like I said, more important is to be able to relish the discussion as opposed to be able to complete all of the questions.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess let's get started. Groups of three, and Kaumudi, do you have them ready to go?
Yes, Prabhu. Just one thing. Is it okay if we have one group of two?
Yeah.
Or would you prefer two groups of four?
Oh, I see. We've got 8 people.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
let's
we
do.
have 7 people.
Okay, yeah, let's do 2 groups of 4.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I'll open it.
Please join your group.
Actually, we got 2 groups of 3.
Okay, that works. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, Jai Raj Prabhu, could you join your group, please? Unassigned. This one. Oh.
Recording stopped.
Hare Krishna, Yamana Jivan Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Yamana Jivan Prabhu.
I think you wanted to improve one into a breakout room, Mataji.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
For the purpose of the in-person audience, Komudi, could you just share that
Sure.
slide?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm just opening it.
Kamu, the devotees don't seem to be turning on their videos. I'm not sure why, despite encouragement.
Oh,
Maybe if you go there and tell them, turn on your video, if not, I'll punch you in the face. Something.
oh, oh.
You're too nice to do that, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Is it? There's only like, or is everyone like talking though?
They're talking.
Oh, okay. Ooh, there's one more person.
Kadamba Kanad Das, I think.
Should I put him in? I put him in room 2 because it looks like someone dropped from room 2.
Yeah, there's somebody who was speaking there. I think she just dropped.
Oh, okay. Oh, he dropped too.
How many people were there this morning for the class?
Attendance was pretty low. It was like 20 something, maybe.
20 something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Room 2 is okay.
White Lotus Grace.
Yeah.
Wow. Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam, I think. That's
Oh, that's cool.
But she went out again, looks like. Huh.
Yeah.
Or he.
Oh, yeah.
Cow, could you go to room 1 and see if you can hear them speaking? Because I couldn't. And I don't know if it was my issue or what.
You sure, girl?
Thanks.
Yeah, I could hear Shubhra Mataji speaking.
Might have been my boo-boo or something. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, that's good. Did you know, Prabhu, that now we can share directly to breakout rooms?
Share what?
The screen, our screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you're doing that right now?
I don't know. Right now I'm sharing to just the main room because they said they needed the questions.
Oh, for
But
the in-person?
yeah,
Okay.
in person. But I think I'm gonna try sharing to breakout rooms as well, see what happens.
Can I do that too?
think so, yeah.
Advanced sharing. No? Oh, I guess you have to start sharing and then say share to breakout rooms.
Yeah, there's like a little thing on the bottom and it says new for me.
Oh.
Oh, but if I'm sharing screen, if I'm sharing my screen to the main, or just like sharing my screen, that's going to stop. So I should probably not do that. Oh, Sangeeta's iPhone.
Sangeeta's iPhone. I guess she didn't know she had to join a group or something.
Oh, yeah.
She just dropped off.
Oh, Stan Wally Mataji is here.
Yeah. I think she has to drop off for another
Oh,
appointment.
okay.
Snehali Mataji, you have to leave, is that true? It's muted.
Srilata Mataji.
She's not able to unmute.
Oh, oops.
Maybe that's what happened.
Sorry, I was talking and talking, and then I realized, and I was not able to unmute. So yeah.
Sorry,
so
that's my bad.
No, that's okay. That's okay. That's good. In fact, you have all the control, right?
Oh.
That's nice. The class cannot get disturbed. So thank you for that. So I will drop. Thank you, Prabhu, for facilitating the session. We discussed, and thank you very much for all your efforts. But I'll have to drop now. I have to go. Sorry about it.
Sure, no problem. Take care.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
The other group's almost done. They're completing the last question. So let's find out from the in-person team how they're doing.
They said their volume is low, so to let them know when we're regrouping.
Hi, Krishna. For those who are here, Nikhil, Pradeepa, it'll be just another couple of minutes, and then the rest of the teams will regroup and we'll talk about it. Okay, we're just waiting on the in-person groups to be done. I think they should be done here pretty soon, in a minute or so. Go ahead and close all the rooms, Kamali.
Yes.
You can stop sharing the screen. All right, so I think we'll get started here.
Recording in progress.
All right, very well. Hopefully we're all back now. I guess we're waiting on Raj and Shubha Mataji. Okay. Hare Krishna. So now's a little debrief time. Can you hear us there, Uma?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, great. So I wanted to just do a little bit of debrief for the next 15 minutes or so. So anyone in person or here online, if you'd like to share, what went well for you, perhaps something that didn't go so well for you, feel free to raise your hand using the Zoom function, or let me know, Uma, if there's someone on the in-person group who would like to share something.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, there's an in-person.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Yamuna
Do you have a camera available? If people can turn on the
Um,
cameras, that'd be great.
We do. I don't know if it's. You want to sit in Mara? Just squat. You'll have to let me know if I'm visible.
You're still invisible.
We,
Your superpowers are
um,
working quite well.
this is my unmanifest form. Hare Krishna.
Haribo.
Um, it was a good experience. Normally, I'm like reluctant to do these kind of things, but it was good to reflect on the Goswamis, and especially the parts where we imagined that the Goswamis were among us, and we had that opportunity to glorify them. I felt that that was a very powerful exercise, and I felt it was helpful to do it in a group, and it was helpful that you told us to do that, because otherwise that's not something I would do on my own. And so I really appreciated that we did that, because I did feel it was like I was able to we were able to share how grateful we were for their example and the gifts that they've given us, and I felt like it was like personally received. So I thought that was a really good exercise. Thank you.
Wow, that's fantastic. Mind if I ask, who did you pick and what did you say?
Well, my group was very fond of Jiva Goswami and also Rupa Goswami, and we kind of got carried away glorifying them. But one thing that we expressed as our appreciation was Jiva Goswami. Sudhir Krishna Prabhu said Jiva Goswami was like a visionary. And so not only spent all this work like compiling the literatures of the Goswamis for us, but the vision in that we would be able to benefit from it so many hundreds of years later, and that we are benefiting from it now. And so it naturally segued into that appreciation that by virtue of his work, we're able to participate in the chanting of Hare Krishna and have access to this knowledge. And also, by virtue of their relationship with Krishna, we're able to relish that intimacy of Vraj by hearing about their experiences with Krishna. So we're able to get a taste of it. And so it was very kind of them to share the knowledge and also their experiences with devotional service to be accessible to us.
Wow, thank you. So you felt like you felt closer to the person by being able to imagine that one of your group mates was that Goswami, huh?
Yes, definitely. It is also humbling.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Nice to see you, by the way. I didn't realize it was you.
Yeah. Oh, you can't. Anyway, yeah, it's there. There's my bald head.
Yeah.
Hare
Okay.
Krishna.
Okay, we had Raj Prabhu online. Would you like to maybe turn on your video if possible and share what went well for you or what probably didn't go so well for you?
Yeah. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare
Yeah, the
Krishna.
same things what means that the exercise you had given, that sit with the Goswamis, that I had visited lots of time Vrindavan, I did Vrajmandal, Parikram, all that thing. So that whole recall that. So not with the means I'm not that, but I have get chance to sit on the Vrindavan and on the at the trees, and we have the devotees, and or sometimes the lectures is going on over there, and so that gives me lots of energy on all that things. And one more thing, in our group meeting also, the Mataji had said the one past time that Ke Ami, that question raised over there. So that's also again to rethink my whole things, that who am I? Yeah, that's the problem.
Thank you, Prabhu. Shubhra Mataji.
Hi, Krishna Prabhu. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Haribol, nice to see you
Hi,
as well.
Krishna. It was very nice, Prabhu. Thanks for giving us this opportunity, and the exercises were really nice. I'll share one. I think it's in continuation with Raj Prabhu. We were in the same group, and this was regarding the chanting exercise of sitting with the six Goswamis. Couple of things around that. First of all, I apologize my group officially, but also I felt it was a transcendental arrangement that I messed up with the timer in that exercise. So I can share part about the final aspect of exercise. So we did step by step by first visualizing the six Goswamis and then focusing on breathing for 1 minute to slow ourselves down and really feel their presence and then start chanting. So what really happened was in the final, so I did 1 minute timer. In the third timer, I messed up. So, so it was just, I was trying to reset the timer, and the way it got reset was the third part of the exercise when I was visualizing and starting to chant. First, it was very humbling to even have that experience or that consciousness, that awareness that I am sitting with those six Goswamis, and when I'm chanting, there are these 6 ears or pair of 12 hearing that chanting and that
Wow.
consciousness that let my chanting be, you know, pleasing to their ears.
Mm.
And when I was doing that meditation, I'm used, for years I have this meditation chanting in Gita Nagari with Guru Maharaj sitting at the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada and having the same meditation that when I utter the names of Krishna, let it be pleasing to my spiritual master's ears. And then he's sitting with Srila Prabhupada there in Gita Nagari and the whole altar. And so my image from that sixth Goswami expanded to that, or it's like the two images collaged together. And then when I was doing that chanting for just one or few rounds or one or few times, I became aware of the devotees that I'm chanting with, and my picture expanded even more. And then I was like the whole altar, the Gita Nagari, Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, but also the devotees who were in the Zoom call with me chanting. And that's the time I realized I didn't switch on the timer. So I switched on the timer, but I felt like I chanted with a very full image. And that was a very, for me, it was a very absorbing thing that there are so many ears hearing my chanting. And I don't know what it's to chant in a way that's pleasing to Krishna's ears or Radharani's ears, but I really was conscious of how can I chant in a way that it's pleasing to the devotees' ears. And that was really a sweet experience.
Sounds really sweet. Wow. And kudos to you for keeping that meditation of Maharaj and Prabhupada and Gita Nagari for so many years. That's beautiful. Yeah, I remember those days when we used to go to Gita Nagari and Prabhupada Maharaj used to sit with us to chant. It doesn't happen in more recent years, unfortunately, you know. So, okay, thank you so much. Who else would like to share? I don't see any online hands up. Anyone in person?
Sure, I could share something, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Just gonna try to come up on the camera here. One second. Technology.
Yeah. We can see your back.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna take this mask off. The exercise where we had to imagine the Goswami was sitting in front of us, I found that really intimidating, I think. So I did have Manjari, one of our teammates, I imagined she was Sanatana Goswami.
Wow.
And I first started, so I looked at her, I'm like, oh my gosh, if Sanatana Goswami was sitting in front of me, what would I do? And I'm like, well, duh, you'd pay obeisances. So I just had to I was trying to make it as real as possible to get the experience. But I actually found it intimidating finding words to appreciate and glorify. It took me some time to go through that. And when it was over, when we moved to the next person's turn, I started thinking about all these things that I would want to say, but it came to me afterwards. But I appreciated the experience, and I was also thinking that it made me think how I sometimes struggle to be prayerful and intentionally sit down and make a prayer, whether it's in front of the deities or to a certain personality. And I was thinking it's actually a very powerful exercise to do that. We can have a photo in front of us and really try to imagine what it would be like if you were in front of that personality. So I appreciated that part of the exercise very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. I was trying to like be with you as you were expressing what you were expressing, and I was feeling like I was going to tear up, being right in front of Sanatan Goswami, wow, like why me in front of him. So thank you for sharing what you did. Beautiful. Okay, anyone else?
We're good with the in-person.
Okay. It looks like the online also seems to be happy enough and quiet enough. So we can conclude here then. Thank you all very much. Appreciate your participation, and something you can take with you for your ongoing cultivation of Krishna consciousness, both the discussion piece and any personal application piece. So we'll meet again on Monday evening at 6:30 Eastern Time.
Thank you so much, Yamuna Jivan Prabhu.
Hare
Thank you all the
Krishna.
devotees for participating. We will, oh, by the way, everyone in person here is thanking you, even though you may not be able to hear them. They're saying thank you.
Yeah, I heard a little Hari Bol. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Okay. So to all the devotees, we'll reconvene in about an hour from now, which is 12:30 Eastern. We'll be singing Shad Goswami Ashtakam together. And 30 minutes after that, we will hear from Maharaj again. And I believe he's going to speak about Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Recording stopped.